novel The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is about Huck Finn, a white southern boy who goes through the trials and adventures of boyhood with Jim, a runaway slave. Throughout the novel, Huck learns the moral value of individualism and how it represents freedom. He learns this by watching Jim fight for his freedom and by defying the rules of the slave trade himself, by seeing how Tom took advantage of Jim for his own benefit, and by witnessing how a racist white Southern like his own pap tried to take advantage of him for his own financial benefits.
One of the examples of Huck learning to be an individual was seeing how Tom was treating Jim badly. Huck saw how Tom was taking advantage of Jim so he can have fun when he knew Jim was free. In the chapter 42, Tom says, "Old Miss Watson died 2 months ago, and she was ashamed she ever was going to sell him down the river, and said so, and she set him free in her will." Huck saw how wrong that was and didn't want to be civilized like Tom. Huck wanted to treat slaves with respect and not view them as property.
Huckleberry Finn learns the importance of individualism by watching Jim fight for his freedom and by eluding the Southerners who are trying to capture him. While Huck and Jim are on their adventure, Huck begins to see Jim as an equal. He starts to understand that Jim, being a different color, is no different from any white man and deserves to be free. Huck Finn realizes this in chapter 40 when he says, "I knowed he was white inside, and I reckoned he'd say, what he did say, so it was all right now." This is a powerful moment in the novel, and it serves the point of the book. Huck goes on this adventure not knowing that he is trying to discover the true meaning of being human. He sees how Jim doesn't conform to society's expectations of a slave and how he cares for others. By the end of the novel, Huck comes to a realization that some people in today's society haven't, that everybody has the right to be free.
From the start of the novel, Pop is seen as a negative character in Huck's life. He is an alcoholic, he's constantly abusive towards Huck, and constantly reminds him that he's only good for financial benefits. Also, he is forcing Huck to drop out of school so that he won't become smarter than him. Huck even quotes, "I didn't want to see him no more. He used to always wail me when he was sober and could get his hands on me, though I used to take to the woods most of the time when he was around." Huck saw his father as a civilized part of society, and Huck not wanting to be around his father, he didn't want to be a part of society, and he didn't want to be civilized, making him develop individualist ideas.
Huck learned individualism through his negative experiences with civilized people. On his journey with Jim, a runaway slave, he understands the importance of not following the flow of society. Jim's fight to freedom taught Huck to fight for his beliefs. By witnessing Tom's selfish actions and his pap's abusive behavior, he developed self-awareness and independent thoughts, making individualism the most important lesson Huck learned in the novel.